This is In Our Headphones. My name's Evie Stokes, and today I'm so happy to welcome my friend Dr. West into the studio with me to talk about punk music.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
It's good to see you. So you're one of the hosts of Sonic Reducer, which is our punk show here on KEXP. Tell us about Sonic Reducer. When can folks hear you?
Saturday night, 9 to midnight. It's DJs Jen, Brian, and myself. We alternate. Brian generally does a lot more shows than I have kids, so like every once in a while I like to take some time off. But we all have a really unique take on punk, but like we all have things that, like, there's a Venn diagram between us, but like each show is really different. I always used to say, like, I used to do like the poppiest things on the show, and then like some of the darkest stuff. But now Jen's on. She likes a lot of like really grimy, but also very weird things. She did the laser show, and her set list was amazing and strange. It must have been like my set list was too intense. Like I went and sat down and like looked at the lasers from there, and I was like, this is too much for me. I need to go to the back. But yeah, we've been doing it almost 22 years now, and yeah, just having a great time. Have a good crew.
22 years.
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
I bet your life has changed in great ways in that time.
Yeah. Like it has, but KEXP and Sonic Reducer has been a mainstay, and I have to say, it does not feel like 22 years at all. It feels like a couple of days ago. Like I still talk about Jen like she's the new member to our group. Yeah. She's been on the show for 10 years now, I believe.
Did you start Sonic Reducer?
Brian and I did. We always kind of argue about how we found each other. Our old co-host, Nick Turner, works at Sub Pop now, used to work at Singles Going Steady and Far, Fallout Records. And he's like, oh, well, you should talk to this guy, Brian. And then like things happened. We don't remember what they were. We recorded a demo, a pilot show in the Funhouse, the old Funhouse, on a cassette tape.
Wow.
And I believe I handed it to John during a pledge drive when I was volunteering as a player. Back when we used to like have people answer the phones. That was one of the things I did.
And you're talking about John Richards here.
Yes.
Yeah. Love it. Well, you brought a track from the New York City band HARAM today. What can you tell us about HARAM?
Oh, they are so interesting. This is a band. It's a hardcore punk band from New York City. To my knowledge, one of the only bands that sings in all Arabic. All of their album artwork is Arabic language first, but everything is translated. The band member, like the kind of main person, Nadir, that sings, I really encourage your listeners to like go watch like a YouTube video of this guy perform. Like, first and foremost, the music is amazing. Just like very true blue, hardcore punk. Think like, first couple albums of Black Flag. All sung in Arabic. This guy's backstory is really amazing. Born in Yonkers, was like 5th grade when 9/11 happened. And he really just like tells the story of being Middle Eastern in America through all this, which nowadays, like you think about what's happening right now, like the story of being Middle Eastern in America is not a perspective that we get a lot. So I think this band, beyond being so much fun to listen to and having a great discography, is one that really needs to be told and listened to nowadays.
Right. Well, let's listen to the song and we'll talk a little bit more about it when we're back. Okay, so that was Until the Last Breath, again from New York City band HARAM. So why this track in particular, West?
It's pretty new. It came out last year. I think two reasons. One is that it didn't quite make my cutoff for the top 10 of the year, and I think it really deserves to be heard. And as I was saying before the break, like we do not hear from the Middle Eastern community, at least in punk, very much. And like there are those folks exist out there, and I think that like in terms of representation, it needs to be there. I should say, like this is a band I think has potential to be very big by punk standards. Maybe not like because they are a little less accessible than some of the bands that are more popular these days, like kind of Scowl or Turnstile. Like they've got a very old school punk sound and look.
Yeah.
I guess the singer Nadir that tells the story about the Joint Committee or the Joint Task Force on Terrorism and visited him at his house, mostly just because they saw the music. They didn't bother translating any of it. They would have found it's very like anti-terrorism, like anti-radicalism, that kind of thing. But he was visited at home by like FBI local police agents, and he tells that story as like something that was really empowering to him, which like to me, I think I probably would have broke down in the fetal position and, like
cried a
take
lot.
me away. Yes, exactly. Just really powerful, excellent release, just so good all the way through, and I think something needs to be heard more.
So Nadir, I read, also works with Toxic State Records.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Is that his label? Do you know?
I don't know that, but it is a great label, and that's a really good. I mean, it's funny. I talk a lot in among our with Jen and Brian, and also with Tanner who does the metal show. Like, I don't know if this is with a lot of other music, but in punk, like the label is almost as important as as like the new bands coming out, just because like what you're going to get with certain labels. Like those curators of music are like putting out a huge like quality. So Toxic State is one of them, La Vida Es un Moose, and Toxic Shock. Like a lot of the stuff they put out is really, really cool.
Have you been following them for a while? Was this your first time just like discovering one of their tracks?
Yeah, no, I actually found out about them from a couple other bands. I was just like looking through Toxic State's discography, and I was like, whoa, this is very interesting. Again, the album artwork is beautiful. It's all this like Arabic script and language. Nadir himself like wears a headband over his eyes. The headband says, "I'm not a terrorist," in Arabic. So it's really eye-catching. And then you listen to the music. It's great. I mean, just like it's all up-tempo. It's very interesting guitar work. A lot of the songs start with like Arabic chanting. I mean, same way you might chant in English, but it's catchy in a different way.
Cool. Well, thanks for bringing this.
Yes.
It was fun to find. I need some help in the punk arena. So I may come to you more often.
There's a lot out there.
Yeah.